Hey,
Now I can hear you.
you can hear me. Where in the world are you, my friend?
What's up?
Oh,
I am 13 miles outside of Scissors Crossing in the southern desert. I don't know what desert it is. I'm outside of San Diego. So if you looked at San Diego and Oceanside, I'm like dead in the middle right now.
okay.
I'm like 10 minutes driving from Julian.
Okay, yeah, no, I know exactly where you are. So slightly inland from San Diego, then. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's good to see you. That beard is going to get very long over the next 30 days or whatever it is, 60 days.
Oh, 128 to go or something.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
5 months total. Yeah.
Okay, so for anybody who might be watching this who has no idea what you're doing, including me, actually, what are you up to? What are you doing, you adventurous soul? Tell me all about it.
Yeah. So I am hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, which is a continuous footpath that runs from the US-Mexico border in El Campo to Monument Park in Canada. So it's 2,650 miles. It takes roughly 5 months to complete. It includes the John Muir Trail. I get a permit for Mount Whitney. I go through Crater Lake in Oregon. Just includes like some of the most beautiful scenic, like Yosemite. I get to go through Yosemite, most beautiful terrain in America. And while I'm doing that, I'm vlogging it via Instagram and Facebook and all my social channels, which I do not have that down yet, but we're figuring it out. And I'm raising some awareness for the CRC and for the Midnight Mission. And then also a little clothing line I started called the Broken Travelers Club.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So are you gathering donations from people? And if somebody's checking this out, how do they donate to your cause?
Yeah, you can. So I'm doing a GoFundMe. You can check it out on our website, www.thebrokentravellersclub.com, or you can find it on my Instagram bio at Adam Elbeck, Elbeck, or on the Broken Travelers Club Instagram or Facebook page. So lots of options. But yeah, doing a GoFundMe, and it talks a bit about me, about what I'm about, why I'm doing it.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it, man. I love it. Like I said to you on the phone or texted the other day, there's people who talk about doing crazy, wild shit, I think I said. And then there's people who actually do it. And there's a big dividing line among those. And so now you and Rob Sheeran are in a class by yourself, is what I would basically say. That's
Yes.
rarefied air. Very cool. Well, what gave you this idea? Like, where did this idea come from?
This idea, well, it all stems from I was working in entertainment for a commercial and music video production company, and I was getting the lay of the land of LA and Hollywood and how everything was working. And I was kind of like, I want to choose my own path. I think I'm lying to myself. I'm telling myself stories that aren't real. I'm like, if I do this, then I'll like become an executive producer, and then I'll just hate my life even more, and it'll be great, right? So I was like, no, I want to do something for me, and I wanted to do something that was seemingly impossible, and thought it would kick off a new chapter. So I had always had the Pacific Crest Trail sort of in the background of like uh, incredible feats I could probably achieve. And so pandemic happened, my company merged. I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull the trigger. This is gonna be my exit. I've been here for 3 years. I got some savings. Let's see what happens.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Well, for those of you who might be watching who don't know, Adam and I go back. God, Adam, I don't know what it is now. How many years?
Yeah, it's 7 or 8 years now.
7 or 8 years. We met at the CUCRC. Adam was one of the students there at the time. Also did a whole bunch of community service type of stuff, and was one of the just and remains a stalwart member of the CRC, the University of Colorado Collegiate Recovery Program, which is
Yeah.
how we met. And so I just want to tell you, dude, I'm so proud of you to be not only still engaged in your process, but like to be doing things that really push the edge and push the envelope and following your dreams, man. I mean, that's really what it's all about. And like I said before, a lot of people continually, it doesn't make them wrong, but choose safety, right? Choose safety over adventure. and you were very clear from the beginning. You weren't getting sober to cancel adventure. You were getting sober and getting your shit together so you could have adventure. So it's just, I'm proud of you, man. I think it's really, really cool, and I'm all in. I'm cheering you on.
No, it was one recovery talks. I was sitting there and I was talking about like, I'm gonna move to LA and I'm gonna work in entertainment and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna do this and yada yada. And you were like nodding your head, and I was like, you're taking me so seriously. And you're like, yo man, I will never laugh at anything you say. I know you will do it. And it rings in my ears all the time.
Oh man, well,
Because
I'm really glad. I'm really glad, and yeah, it's important. Like, if any of us who have taken big leaps, kind of, I think what a lot of us kind of, fear is like we're going to be crazy, and it feels very alone, right? Like when you feel called to do something, it feels really alone. So to have all these people cheering you on through social media and otherwise, hopefully, in some of those super hot days, which I imagine some of those are coming, and some cold nights perhaps, and some of those might be coming, and wet feet and all that other stuff. You're going to need it, but you won't regret it. You just won't regret it, because it's like something you have to do.
yeah, the most amazing thing that's been happening, and this is day 6 for me out here, is I've started to dream, and I never dream. And I think about your story sometimes, and I'm like, I wonder if I'm going to have one of those experiences now that I get a dream, because I've had just wild dreams.
That's crazy.
And
Well, that's crazy. What do you think? Because you think it's maybe because you have less distractions from the outside that you're dreaming more, or what do you think? Because they say we dream all the time, but we just don't always remember them.
Yeah, I think it could be less distractions. It's weird waking up in like just a very serene way every day, right? Like it's kind of like I wake up and my first thought is like, oh wow, I'm gonna like watch the sunrise. And then after I have that serene thought, my next thought is like, oh, I better start doing stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's just, there's less in between me and the sky. So
yeah,
I'm getting more of a direct feed.
Yeah.
It's really sticking in.
Maybe, yeah, less interference. Who knows? But so tell me, so okay, so this could be this is going to be a 5-month trip. So you have places you stop, re-gear, have the opportunity to see a doctor if you have to, or something like that, right? So tell me how that works, the logistics.
Yeah, so logistically, I'm kind of going for the free spirit route, which is I will resupply as needed as I go. And there's a few places I have to be aware of where I'll have longer food carries. But basically, right, like today I'm going to do easy 7 miles. I did 20 miles yesterday, easy 7 miles today. I'm going to camp right outside Scissors Crossing. I'm going to walk to Scissors Crossing tomorrow morning, and I'm going to hitchhike into Julian. And in Julian, I'm going to take a shower, wash my clothes, get some food, resupply some of my stuff, and then I'm going to hitch back to the trail, and then I'll walk, right? And then the next will be like Warner Springs. And then I'll do the same thing, and then Idlewild, and then, Kennedy Meadows, and so all the way. So I hit all these different like major mountain towns, I guess you want to call it. Like I'll walk right through Big Bear, right? So I'll have like friends from LA be like, come up, say hello, give me some fruit and vegetables, and so that's sort of the process. It's just hard for me to nail down exactly where I'll be and when I'll be there, because everything's contingent upon me getting this rhythm going, right? Like starting off slow, building the strength in your legs. And then by, a month, 2 months in, I should be able to knock out 20-mile days like that. And so then I could start covering distance and really being like, okay, I'm going to be here on this date at this time.
The people that I've talked to have done like super long hikes. They said muscle soreness was one thing, food, weather, blah, blah, blah. The hardest thing about it was blisters on the feet. That's like the one thing everybody said. So don't get blisters on your feet if you can.
Yeah, I got one.
One thing. That's all I got for you. Watch your feet. Be good to your feet.
I do. You have to. It's a constant, like, it's also pretty funny. Every night we all come into camp, and so that's the other thing about it, is this is a very social trail, especially going northbound.
Yeah.
This time of year, right? There's a lot of other people doing it. So I've met some awesome people that are all kind of, you know, it's an interesting opportunity to meet people who are willing to sell all their belongings, quit their job, and hike for 5 months. So you get a wider range of like characters, right?
I bet.
And we all come into camp, and like the first thing we start doing is like, everyone's like, so who's got the cork ball? Who wants to stretch? Like, I got to limber up real quick, do a quick team stretch. Then we might, you know, like look at our feet, then talk about some weird bodily functions, and then like set up our tents and go to bed.
That's cool. That's cool though. That's amazing. Well, you'll have to check in. We'll have to record these and check in periodically on your trip, you know.
Definitely.
But one more time, go through how people can reach you or fund your GoFundMe campaign, which is again, you're funding the trip, but you're also looking to throw in some proceeds towards collegiate recovery. And what else was the other thing?
Yeah, so I'm fundraising for Collegiate Recovery Center's Collegiate Recovery Program at CU Boulder. I'm fundraising for the Midnight Mission, which helps people get back on their feet who are dealing with homelessness or addiction, things like that, right?
Clancy wins. Clancy wins.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand that one. Keep going.
The one and only. Yeah. And then I'm fundraising for the Broken Travelers Club, which is my apparel company that I'm starting. And I'm also fundraising to recoup some of the value of like, or just some of the costs, you know, pay for some of the hotels, things like that.
Right on.
And you can reach that through www.brokentravelersclub.com. Or you can find,
okay, let me just repeat that again. brokentravelersclub.com. Okay, where else?
Correct. And then you can find it also on my personal Instagram bio at Adam Elbeck. Or you can find it on Broken Travelers Club Instagram, which is at broken.travelers.club.
Awesome.
Same with the Facebook page.
Awesome.
And it's a GoFundMe link.
Well, what support can I offer you besides that? What support can I offer you in the meantime?
Send me some casual quotes.
Casual quotes, okay.
Inspirational quotes are great.
Okay, all right, you got it. I'll text you some inspirational quotes.
Yes, I love that stuff.
I'll also take a picture of my new farting car. I have a car that farts.
Oh, why? Thank you.
Yeah, I got a Tesla, so and I learned how to make the horn fart. Yeah, it's the best.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm 12 years old perpetually. It's fantastic.
Is lay on that in traffic on 36. That's the perfect time to do that.
You got it. Or crosswalks around CU when people are taking their time.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's fun. Well, listen, safe broken travels, my friend. Be good to yourself. Let me know how I can help you. We'll check in periodically and record some of these, and I'll try to spread the word as much as I can about what you're doing.
Will do. Sounds like a blast. I love talking to you, man. Much love for you.
Same,
big pillar in my life. So thank you.
That. You as well, and I have mad respect for you. Hang in there, and when it gets rough, just remember you chose to hike for 5 fucking months. What did you think was going to happen?
That's right. I did choose it.
All right, brother. Take care of yourself. Stay in touch, all right?
Will do. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.